Hey there, fellas. If you're like me, you've probably been playing the Dead Space remake recently. If you're even more like me, you probably played Dead Space a really long time ago. And if you've played Dead Space a really long time ago, you're probably feeling pretty similar to how I have playing through this remake. Because this remake really is incredible. Everything. It replicates everything so well. It is probably one of the most faithful recreations of just about any game I've seen up to this point. Just emphasizing every little thing that made the original so good. The lighting, the atmosphere, the timing of everything, keeping all the designs so creepy and, keeping everything more on that creepy side. Just the pacing of it all, and just everything. It took what made it good already, recreated it well, and then improved it to such an incredible degree. Everything, even just something as small as the menu navigation. If you're like me, even at the moment you boot that game up and you get to that main menu, those something as small as the little beep 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 beeps and boops of navigating the main menu, it just brings you right back. It's so spot on. And that hits you from the very moment you start up the game, and just keeps going. And this relentless barrage of this feeling made me realize at some point when I was playing just what it meant to start feeling like you're getting older based on your interests and what you care about. It just hit me like a truck all of a sudden. Just like, this is it, we're here. I'm at this point and I finally get it. The way that you've heard all of our time, getting older. For your whole life, you always hear from older people, right now the old times were better, and they're so stuck about, caring about everything they've already cared about. It's so hard to get used to something new. And whether you're conscious about it or not, it really hit me just how much I'm thinking this way, not only with this remake, but all the other things that have been hitting us with the games recently. I hit a wall at some point where it's just like, I'm at a point where these are the things I like, and I'm happy to keep doing them. And it's crazy how consistent it's been. And this remake is the most brutal, upfront version of this I've noticed. Where, we're completely happy experiencing things in just that we already care about in the most optimal way that we can. We're not so concerned about all the new stuff. Everybody's so crazy and just upset about all these new things. And now we've hit this apex where we're at a point where it's like, oh, okay, well, just go back and make something that's already good. Just make it again. And people are gonna like it for the most part. There's exceptions, obviously. But we've gotten there. And now it's just like, even before this, I'm looking at Dead Space Remake and it's like, now we're here. This is amazing. This feels like the ultimate way to experience the thing that I already like. Happy to pay for it. I'm gonna keep playing it. Right? And then then we look at what's already out. That's like that. If you're like me, similar taste, the things that I like, right? Reboots, re-releases of things that I've cared about for years without me even noticing, right? I'll probably show some on screen, but to mention them by name, like the Master Chief Collection for Halo, right? Just re-release all the Halo games, give them modern amenities, that you have a masterpiece. Just stuff like that. And it's crazy. Because it's like, we're here. This is it. What's happening to us with these re-releases, recreations, remasters? We're at the point where we're like all the stuff we've always heard. Because it's like, these are the things we like. Let's just keep having them. We don't care. And it's so weird to look at it as, like, it's been so long in terms of video games that there's been something, like, brand new that's really caught my attention. And it's just so bizarre to think about when you really lay it out. Right? And I'm here, I've played through the remake, gotten through to the end, and all I can think is, now I just want to keep going. Just give me Dead Space 2 again. I get it. I finally understand how the boomers feel. We're here. Right? But then you have to wonder, especially now since it's sort of new to the realm of video games, do we care about this stuff so much actually because it used to be better? Or are we just stuck to it? Or is it both? Is it both? There's no way for us to know. We just have to keep going forward and just keep thinking about it, you know? We're just locked in. We got the stuff we like. And it's just like, is this where we are now? Are we just gonna keep... The best game I've played in a couple of years at this point is just a recreation of a game I already loved. Is this the future of it all? Where are we going to keep going? It's just very, very interesting to think about. An epiphany of what it's like. We're at this stage. People can't stop talking about nostalgic things, despite complaining about it when we were younger. Even though I'm not very vocal about that kind of thing, but there's no denying that that's where we are. It's like, this is it. We're older now. We care about what we care about, and that's kind of it. I don't know. Not very well comprised, my train of thought, but it's just something that's been that I've been thinking of ever since playing through all this, and I just felt compelled to just shit out some thought in some way. I'm very curious if other people are making the same epiphany kind of in their head. Whether you've done it now or you've done it before with some of the other stuff I mentioned. It's interesting. How far will this trend go? I don't know. I can tell you for damn sure I hope it continues with Dead Space, because I want to see the rest of it, because I love Dead Space and I'm happy it's back. But it's weird to realize you're caught in this period of thought. Very interesting. If you've stumbled across this, please let me know if you've been feeling the same way. That's the main reason I'm kind of curious about putting this out. Thanks for listening to my little ramble. Later. Oh, also, if you've never experienced Dead Space before, I'm very jealous. Please buy the remake. It's amazing. I want them to make Dead Space 2. Okay, later.